Hello everyone, this is Mr. Informal back with a new thoughts, analysis, and rant. A lot of electronics announcement, a lot of tech news, tech releases. And finally, Samsung yesterday, well actually today, but you'll hear this upload tomorrow, has announced the Galaxy Note 20 and 20 Ultra on their Unpack event. Basically, you can't go around, so they did it. Did a virtual conference. It's, a live conference, more like a keynote, a presentation without the audience. So basically, just a video presentation. And so during that time, they announced the Samsung Galaxy Note 20. Let me give you my thoughts right now. Absolutely disappointed. I guess you can even say frustrated, mad, all kinds of emotions. But all I can say is absolutely disappointed. And why is that? Why? Well, you know what? Let's get to the specs, okay? So we have two models. Obviously, they also come in a 5G variant, but I'm only going to talk about the most important models. Galaxy Note 20 and Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. So Note 20, 6.7 inch screen, Ultra 6.9. And I will get to that rant later on. Moving on to the storage. 128 gigs of RAM, non-expandable, no SD card. Ultra 256 base and 512 gigs as an option with expandability of a memory card. Cameras, 3 cameras, 12 megapixel with OIS, 64 megapixel for the telephoto with OIS. And then last but not least, ultra wide 12 megapixels with no OIS. And then on the Ultra, 108 megapixels with OIS. Telephoto is 12 megapixels with OIS. And then it comes with a 50 times hybrid zoom with 5 times optical zoom, which is pretty good. That's pretty cool. Last but not least, 12 megapixels ultra wide. Both comes with LED flash. Video features are 8K 24 frames, 4K 30 and 60 frames, 1080 is 30, 60 and 240 frames. Gyro EIS and OIS. And here's a cool thing about it is that it has an option where you can choose the audio source. You can point the audio, which is pretty good. If you like to have a better audio when it comes to video recording. Selfie cameras, 10 megapixels with dual phase detect, no OIS. Here we go again. Features is dual video call. That could be, I guess, FaceTime or video chat. Its video features 4K 30 and 60 frames, 1080 is 30 frames for both. No headphone jack. Audio is 32-bit, 384 kilohertz. Tuned by AKG for both. Bluetooth 5.0. Wi-Fi is AC and 6 dual band Wi-Fi. That's pretty good. It comes with FM radio, I guess, but that depends on the market. 3.2 USB Type-C, which is pretty good. The Samsung DeX, it still comes with it. Not only that, you are also gonna get a Samsung DeX, wireless Samsung DeX, so you don't have to connect. Note 10 comes with 4300 milliamps battery with fast charging and also wireless charging. Ultra comes in 4500 milliamps with fast charging and wireless charging too. Note 20 will come in Mystic Green, Mystic Bronze, and Mystic Gray. 20 Ultra comes with Mystic Bronze, Mystic Black, and Mystic White. So as you can tell, there's no green in the Ultra. The 20 costs $1,000. Yes. And then the Ultra will come in at $1,300. And I apologize if I keep calling the 20 as 10. Again, I apologize. So what I've been talking about is the Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra. So there it is, the specs, and you can see why I'm disappointed. So my thoughts is basically disappointment, and let's get on to the analysis here. Now, during these times, it is COVID, pandemic. Look, a phone is gonna sell no matter what. You can buy it online, you can do curbside pickup, whatever. But the Samsung Galaxy Note 20, to me, is either gonna move the same units as the 10, or it's even gonna move less units. Same units or less units. Because there are some parts of this that the Note 10 is better than the Note 20. And the Note 20 is much more expensive as a phone than the 10. So, in the scheme of things, a lot of people are going to keep their Note 10 and the Note 9, such as me. I'm going to keep my Note 9. The Note 9 to me is probably the only phone that is worth its asking price, and certainly the Note 20 is not worth its asking price. And it is absolutely interesting that this is the kind of move that Samsung is pulling off. In the big scheme of things, this reminds me of Apple, but sadly and unfortunately, Android fans are not as naive as Apple fans. So they're going to realize the kind of things that Samsung is pulling here. And so in terms of profit sales, I don't think this is going to move market shares. I think what's going to move the market share is the Galaxy S line, not the Note line. Because the Galaxy S line to me is much a bigger seller than the Note line. But at the same time, people are going to realize, well, specs for specs, there's not a lot of big upgrade, especially for its price. So consumers are going to realize that, especially when they do research here. And they might just opt to the Galaxy S line. So, in conclusion for the analysis, this is either going to move the same units as the Note 10, or it's going to move less units as the Note 10. So let's get to the rant here. Again, as usual, the colors are different. The 20 has Mystic Green, but it doesn't have Mystic White. The Ultra is the same. The Ultra comes with Mystic Black, but the 20 doesn't come with black. So it's a lot of color inconsistency here. The price is a big issue. $1,000 for the smaller version, the 20, and $1,300 for the Ultra? Are you serious? And here's another thing. The screen. I have a big problem with the screen. The 20 has the 6.7. The Ultra has 6.9. That's not really much of a big difference here. Why not just have the Note 20 as 6-inch or 6.2 inch, and then you have the Ultra as 6.7? That's a big difference. But it's not. It really is not a big difference. The design wise, the 20 seems like it has a flat screen. But again, that's just me on the pictures, and the Ultra has a curved screen. But I really want to focus on the camera hump. The 10 had a better camera, at least design, than the 20. And I mean, man, it's a huge bulge of a camera hump here. A huge bulge. So the 20 comes with full HD, right? Full HD screen. While at the same spec for spec, the Note 10 Plus, I think, had a QHD for the same price. Absolutely disappointing. And it's only 60 Hz. But the Ultra has the QHD with 120 Hz. Again, inconsistency here. And at the base 20 is absolutely disappointing. Here's another disappointing. So the Note 10 had a base of 256 with expandability, right? Or maybe not. But either way, it had 256 gig storage. The base 20 had 128 gigs non-expandable storage. Yes, you heard me, 128 gigs with non-expandable storage. Absolutely disappointing. So it's an Apple move. They basically want you to move to the Ultra. The worst part about it, the Ultra has 128 with 512, but no 56 gigs, and it has expandable memory. So the 20 has 43 milliamps battery, while the bigger one, Ultra, has 4500 milliamps battery. Again, it's not much of a difference here. Why not just make it to 5000 milliamps battery? Absolutely disappointing. And same thing with the base 20. Maybe move it to 45 milliamps of battery. Look, don't get me wrong. Maybe certainly the Ultra has better specs. And I forgot to mention, it comes with the new Gorilla Glass, Victus Gorilla Glass 7, while the Note 20 has just the regular Gorilla Glass. So, and the worst part, and here's the worst part, okay? The price. The 20 does not get you the best specs, and it charges you $1,000. While the Ultra, I don't think it comes with the best specs of all smartphones, because $1,300. $1,300. You see, this is why I'm disappointed, because when it comes to Note, they come with the best for the best, the top of the line. But in this time, it's not even the top of the line anymore. It seems like the Galaxy Note 9 was the last great Galaxy Note, and even before that, the Galaxy Note 4 was the best Note. I might even say the Note 4 was the best Note of all. But man, if you agree or disagree with my rant, let me know down in the comments below. And so in conclusion, as I said in the beginning, the Galaxy Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra are absolutely disappointing. Based on the specs, based on the price, not only that, I mean, they probably had 3 months just quiet time. They could make better specs, whatever, and this is what they come out with. I mean, they should have just delayed this, and they should have just waited the next year to release a Note 20 and just make it a better specs. And they were rushing because it's the usual yearly upgrades and new phones. But this, all I'm gonna say, if you have the Note 10, don't even get this. If you have the Note 9, don't even try to even get this. Don't even think about this. If you gotta have the Note line every year, fine, go ahead. It's your money. But for those consumers who are looking to upgrades, this is not the year to upgrade to a Note 20. It is not. And so that basically concludes this thoughts, analysis, and rant of the Galaxy Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra. Absolutely disappointed. And so I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.